On today's video, we're gonna have your game go from this to this. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. On today's video, we're gonna be going over some Nvidia filters for Warzone. This is specifically for the Caldera map since it's very green and hard to see enemies. This will make the game look a lot better and easier to see those enemies in the trees. If you're new here, my name's JJ and I do live stream daily, so make sure to hit that subscribe button with the bell notifications turned on so you don't miss out on future content or live streams. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button. Today's goal is 50 likes, and let's go ahead and jump into the filters. So first thing you're going to make sure is that your overlays are turned on. So you're going to want to go to your GeForce experience, open that up. And then you're going to want to go to settings up here. You're going to be at general right here, scroll down and make sure this in-game overlay is enabled. As you can see, the shortcut is Alt-Z. So we'll go ahead and go into the game, and what you'll do is you'll hit Alt-Z. This will pop up here, and then from here you would just go to game filters, which the other shortcut is Alt F3, which is what I was using in the game, and you would click that and your filter settings will pop up. So first thing you want to do is pull up your Nvidia filters, which you can do Alt F3 and it'll bring up this game filter here. So we're going to go to a new one that does not have anything. We're going to go to add filter and we're going to start with details. You're going to want to do it in this order. So details here, we're going to want to do about, let's see, 50 on sharpen, and then we're going to want to leave clarity at 100. And then HDR toning, we want about 15-ish. You can leave it at 14, anywhere between there. It looks kind of good. Bloom, we definitely want on 0. And then next, we're going to go to color. And on color, we're going to want the tint color around 35-ish. Somewhere around there, 34, 35. Oh, there we go, 35. You could also use the arrows to kind of move things. The tint intensity, we want around 30. And then we want the temperature. We can leave this at 0.5 right here. Actually, I lied. Let's put it at like 14 right here. Vibrance all the way up. This is really going to give you that color. You can see you can turn it down. If you don't like it too colorful like a Fortnite, you can turn it down a little bit, like 75-ish. But I have it at 100. Now for the sharpen, we're going to go sharpen here. Hopefully I don't get ran over. We're going to leave this at 70 and then 0. You can see the sharpen here, what it does. It really makes things sharpen. Like right here, it looks blurry. There it looks better. So leave it at 70. And then ignore film grain. We want to leave that at 0. And then the last thing we're going to do is the brightness and contrast. We're going to leave the exposure at 0. The contrast, we want it around 55-ish, 54, anywhere around there. Highlights, -100. Shadows, around 10. You can use your arrows on the keyboard, left and right, to kind of dial it in. And then gamma, 0. And then it's going to look like this. You can hit X up there, and then this is what it looks like right here. Well, actually, first, let me show you guys the difference. So right now, my FPS, let's say it's sitting around in the 70s. And then if I turned it off, it should be going higher. And it looks like it's not. It usually does cause some frame rate drop, but you see it's in the 70s. I go ahead, turned it on. Looks like it's barely dropping. In some areas it's going to drop though, but it looks like it's not dropping much right now. So you see it's pretty bright and very easy to see in here now compared to, let me turn it off, switch to off. See how this is like no filters. This is what the game looks like. It's crazy. And then you turn the filters on. Look at that, much better. So here I want to show you the FPS difference. Right now this is with it off. You see it in the 90s. I'll go ahead and turn on the filters. Now we're in the 80s, dropping down to the 80s. So we're losing some FPS. It seems like it's not hurting as much as it did in Verdansk. I feel like in Verdansk it was dropping a lot of FPS. Maybe it's certain areas. So I'm going to go ahead and test it out somewhere else also. All right, so out here in the open, it's about 100 FPS. Go ahead and turn this on. Now it looks like we're still in the low hundreds, maybe 90s. Let me go ahead and turn it off just to double check. I mean, it's a few FPS difference now, so it looks like it doesn't affect it as much anymore. All right, guys, go ahead, test out those filters. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Maybe there's some filters you guys are using that I can test out. Also, this is my first time dropping merch. I'll leave a link in the description. It's an awesome way to support the channel. That way I can put out more content like this. Last thing, links to all of my gaming gear are down below. They are Amazon affiliate links. I do get a small kickback, but it costs you nothing extra. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It really helps out the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.